Is it okay to be present like that? Yes. Yes. Very good. Silence. Okay. Yes.